I got an email from a girl who said that she bought an Annabelle doll and this doll ended up hurting her. Now this girl is brave because not only did she buy the Annabelle doll, but she also bought the Chucky doll and the Robert doll, the Ouija board, and she did all this because she loves horror. She said that she truly believes that all these dolls that come from movies truly have something attached to it. So last October, she goes to a garage sale. She finds an Annabelle doll. She buys the doll and she takes it home. Immediately when she takes it home and she opens up the packaging, she gets the Annabelle doll out and she just feels like she shouldn't have bought it. Immediately she gets this horrible feeling. Well, she kind of ignores the feeling, and later on that night she gets ready for bed. She goes to sleep. She wakes up in the middle of the night and she can't move, and she realizes almost immediately that she's having sleep paralysis. And so she's just laying there kind of like, damn it. And then she notices something. She looks over at the corner of her room next to her bed where the chair is. The Annabelle doll is there, except for the Annabelle doll is not by itself. It's sitting on the lap of this strange black figure that had horns. She is horrified at this point, so she starts praying in her head. And immediately when she starts praying, she's still looking at this figure, and she sees this figure's face change. It goes from like this evil, like grin expression to just being angry. And all of a sudden she just wakes up. Now, this sleep paralysis incident scared her so badly that she couldn't fall asleep for the rest of the night. And you would think at this point that she would have given the doll away or gotten rid of the doll, but she didn't. She kept it. Now, this started becoming a regular occurrence for her. She would go to bed, she would wake up in the middle of the night, and she would look over at that chair and she would see the Annabelle doll sitting in the lap of this figure with horns. One night she goes to bed, she wakes up in the middle of the night, same thing happens again, but this time she has had enough of this. She's horrified. So she remembers something. She remembers something that someone told her, and that was if you move a little tiny body part, any body part, your finger, your mouth, your toes, your ankle, you can wake up out of sleep paralysis. So she does just that, but she chooses to move her right ankle. She like moves her ankle and her foot like this, or that's what she's trying to do. She's eventually able to do it, and she pulls herself out of the sleep paralysis. Well, she falls asleep and she wakes up the next day and she's getting ready for the day, and she goes to walk out of her room and she goes to walk down the stairs. And as soon as she gets to the first step, something behind her shoves her down the stairs, and she ends up breaking her right ankle. At this point, she knows that whatever this is, whatever is happening to her, it has to do with that doll. And so she's had enough of the doll. And so she wants to return the doll at this point. And this is the craziest part of the story. Apparently, somehow she had gotten the number of the person who had given her the doll, and she tried to call that number, and the number was just out of order. It was like it was non-existent. And she decides that at this point she's going to go to the house. So she drives to the house and she pulls up and she notices that something is wrong. The house does not look occupied at all. So she walks up to the door and she realizes that this house is abandoned. So she's like, there's no way. I was just at this house. I know I bought this doll from this house. They had a garage sale. I was just here. I know I was. So they walk over to the neighbor's house, whoever's with her, she didn't say. And they knock on the neighbor's door. And they're like, hey, we're just wondering, do you know if somebody who lived here just like a couple days ago, if maybe they had moved out? Do you know the owner of the person who used to live here? And their neighbor says, that house has been abandoned for 30 years. Last thing she said in the email is that she's not sure who that was that gave her that doll, but she does not think that they were human. So what did you guys think about that story? I know that story was short, but I figured you'd like it because it had to do with an Annabelle doll. I wonder what Annabelle doll this was. I didn't even know. I'm sure they sell Annabelle dolls and the Robert doll. The Robert doll, getting the Robert doll, just to let you know, is not smart. I don't even think getting like a replica of the Robert doll is smart. I know you didn't get the actual Robert doll, but you are brave for getting that doll. I will do a video about that doll. That doll is just infamous for causing like deaths, for causing accidents, for causing turmoil in people's lives, devastating events. Like, it's actually insane. I'm pretty sure that doll gets like hundreds of letters a year mailed to the museum that he's in, apologizing to him for making fun of him in the museum, because people will go there and see him in the museum and they'll make fun of him in the museum, and then they'll leave and something devastating will happen, or their life will just fall apart, or someone will pass away. Like, it's actually insane. So you're super brave for doing that. I get it. You love horror. You like to collect horror things, but I'm just glad you're okay and that something crazier didn't happen. Do you guys see, hold on, let me see if it's that. Do you guys see this like fog around my videos recently? I wonder if I need to get a new phone because that's in like all my videos. It's driving me nuts. But anyways, now that I've ranted, tell me what all your thoughts, opinions, and suggestions are about the story. Drop them below because I would love to hear them because like, what do you think this was? How do you think she got that doll? What do you think happened with the house? So many questions. And now I'm going to do my favorite part, which is the shout outs. Okay, this one's going to be hard. User 7575757777777775. I think I got that correctly. Thank you so much for what you said. You said that you binge watch my stories while you're cleaning, while you're working, while you're running errands, and I love that so much. I do that too with spooky stories, so I'll just be at the gym like listening to spooky stories, and I listen to them before I go to bed too. So to be that for someone else is really cool. As you guys know, I always love hearing that. Thank you so much for being a part of my community. Thank you for being kind and leaving that comment and telling me that. It just really made my day, and I really appreciate you, and I love you. X Shadow Milk _rant SX. I hope I pronounced these ones are hard tonight. Thank you so much for what you said. You said that you love my videos so much, and I love that you love them. I appreciate you supporting me and watching them. It means so much to me to have you in my corner and just being a part of my community, being kind and leaving comments and pushing my videos out. I hope you know how much I truly appreciate you, and I love you. With that being said, my name is Kajsa, and I tell your paranormal experiences on here or ones that you recommend to me every single night. So if you're into that, hit that follow button. And I just need you to do 3 things for me. And what are those? Keep sending me your scary stories. Have a safe night. And what's the third one? Say it with me. Have a spooky night. Love you guys so much, my spooky babies. I'll see you in the next one. Spooky kisses and haunted hugs.